Philadelphia is a great city, hands down. There's many reasons to invest here, but one of the things I like is that it's the 5th largest city in the United States. However, it feels like a small town. You can do anything in Philadelphia that you can do in New York City, but for cheaper. It's, a major city in the northeast of the United States where there's tons of population. You really need to come see it to see how fantastic it is. It's definitely not Detroit. Do not think that because the investments are affordable and there's high returns that, this is Baghdad, Afghanistan, or anywhere like that, because it's not like that at all. Some great things about cities, some staples, some pillars of our, pride are we have 52 universities and colleges in the city proper. I'm not talking about in the area, we're talking in the city. Those 52 universities are highlighted by University of Pennsylvania, an Ivy League university with the Wharton School of Business. That's actually the 3rd largest university here with 21,000 students. Drexel University, my alma mater. You may not have heard of it if you're in Europe, but trust me, it's a great school, and there's 28,000 students there. And Temple University, which is our largest school, with 36,000 students. Also, we have some of the greatest hospitals in the world. If you just go online, you can see that almost every university in Philadelphia owns a hospital. So these create, jobs in the universities, higher end jobs, doctors and nurses in the hospitals. But Philadelphia has a diverse economy. Our largest employer is Comcast Cable, the largest provider of cable in the United States. They have the largest skyscraper here, which is 80 stories. They're building a second one that's going to be 10 stories higher now. However, we have other major, U.S. companies like Boeing builds their helicopters here, GlaxoSmithKline, Lockheed Martin, SAP. The list goes on, and we have those on the website. Some of the most important reasons are people want to live in the city. People want to live in cities now, and I'll elaborate about that on a different video. But, we're a city where people want to live. People want to rent here. And, as far as for cash flow reasons, Philadelphia has the lowest property taxes that I know of in the United States and sometimes around the world for investment. So if you're a cash flow investor, you want to keep your costs down, and our property taxes will definitely keep them down. And if you're a foreign investor, some reasons, Philadelphia is great, and in general the U.S. is great, is, you're investing in the United States, which is a very fair, system that has laws that doesn't discriminate whether you're from Europe or the Middle East or Asia. You can buy a property here in the U.S. and you have the same rights as any U.S. citizen. We get this question a lot. What neighborhoods do you invest in? Do you invest in Graduate Hospital, Carroll Park, that kind of thing? Philadelphia is a big city but a small town, and you really need some specialized knowledge to invest here. So many investors I bring from other parts of the world, have characterized it as a checkerboard. This area is good, then you go into this area, it's not good, then you go into this area, it's good again. It's not like one area is good and everything comes outside of that. You can go from a really high-end neighborhood into a bad neighborhood in the matter of 4 or 5 blocks. So some of the neighborhoods we invest in, we like. We really like West Philadelphia. We like West Philadelphia, anything south of the Schuylkill River. Obviously, we do not invest in University City, which is where University of Pennsylvania, Drexel, University of Pharmaceutical Science, that would be characterized as an A neighborhood with low yielding property. However, we have tons of investors that like to be on the fringe of those universities in West Philadelphia, and I agree with those investment ideas. We like Southwest Philadelphia. We like all parts of West Philadelphia. I mean, West Philadelphia is one of our primary locations. We also like some parts like Frankfurt in the Northeast, anywhere north of Torresdale. I'm trying to think of some neighborhoods. There are probably hundreds of neighborhood names. Some hot names in Philadelphia that we do not invest in, if you're wondering. Point Breeze, Fishtown, Brewery Town, we do some stuff. But, Fishtown, Point Breeze, Northern Liberties are higher end developments, and they're either for flipping properties where you're going to buy it, renovate it, and sell it to a homeowner because the prices are high and the rents do not justify cash flow investing. So we don't invest in those neighborhoods. Brewery Town is kind of a rough neighborhood, but it's very close to the art museum area, which is high end and is transitioning. But for more information on what neighborhoods we invest, feel free to call us, and I can answer, specifically, after talking to you and finding out your investment needs.